Hey there, YouTube. I don't have a cool camera, but that's alright. I'm here to do my first pipe review. I'd like to go through and let you know what I'm going to be smoking today, and we will journey on this together. So this is good. I've got a story. I was in North Carolina, and I was riding in a taxi, and I had just bought my first Meerschaum pipe, Meerschaum Cobra. And the taxi guy was like, "Hey man, just picked you up from the tobacco store. I'm going to take you back where you need to go, blah, blah, blah." And when we got back to the location, he was like, "Hey, I've got something for you." I was like, "What's that?" He goes, "I got another pipe. And I want you to have it. I'm not using it anymore." And I was like, "Sweet." So here's what I got. The unveiling for everyone. Now note, I have not been smoking pipe at this time at all. It was my first time to ever have a pipe. So, what we're looking at here, by the way, I didn't find out until recently, was a JM Boswell pipe. I would have to say that I scored pretty well. It was really nice of this guy to give it to me. I don't know why he gave it to me, but he did. So it's cool. I'm really happy with it, and it's a great pipe. I'll show it to you guys one more time. Probably about, I mean, you're looking at a 2-inch bowl. It's that deep, so you can pack a lot into it. So it's really cool. I was really happy with the guy. Uh, he was a really cool taxi guy, so I paid him a little extra for what he did. So the story that comes into our tobacco is that I was going through my tobacco collection and realized, uh-oh, I've got some really, really dry vanilla that I picked up from a local B&M. And I needed to do something with it. I just didn't want to throw it away. It wasn't smoking right. It was really harsh. So it's like, what can I do? And I went to the B&M, a brick and mortar store that I like to go to. And the guy was like, "Well, why don't you infuse it with something? Why don't you put cherries in there or fruit in there?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't really like too much of a fruity tobacco." Of course, truth is the only couple that I've tried have been citrus. I really want to try a good cherry. So if you guys have recommendations, you out there have recommendations for a good cherry or black cherry, let me know. I definitely want to see that. So I took my tobacco, uh, and I don't know a lot about tobacco, but I took it and I decided to infuse it with some of my favorite scotch. So I left it in there for probably, I would say, 90 plus days, if not longer. It took me a couple months to get it right, and I didn't try it until it finally just kind of melded in and infused well with the tobacco. So today we're looking at Jura Superstition Infused, October 10th, 2011. It still has a little bit of that vanilla smell to it, but for the most part, you can get a good bit of that Jura Scotch, that sweetness, that peatiness that comes with it. Um, you also get a little bit of an earth tone, and I would say that you get a good bit of Scotch. It's kind of interesting to just call it that, but earthiness, sweetness, a little bit of citrus flavor, but not much. I'll show this to you guys so you can get a good view of it. Nice, dark. It's not super moist. It's actually taking some time to dry out a little bit. Not too much, but dry out a little bit. So today I'm going to put some in my JM Boswell, and we're going to smoke it together. I won't make a really long video. We're already at 5 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit in my pipe here. Give me just a second. When you got a 2-inch bowl, it takes some time to pack it. You got a lot to put in there, especially if you got time to smoke it. So that's the cool thing. When you have a lot of time, you can use your larger pipes, as long as you're not wanting to smoke all day, which I do. The rest of you do. So give me just a second. So I'm looking for a new pipe. I'm thinking about getting some sort of author style pipe, and I've seen some from Savinelli that I like. And you'll notice I've already put a good bit of tobacco in here. And when I say a good bit, I'm talking about 3 sets of packing, so you get a pretty deep bowl here. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll test it out here, pull out my matches. So I'd like to see what you guys think, what you want me to smoke. What other pipe recommendations you guys have? It'd be good to see and find out what you guys are smoking. Smoking Dagners, I love you guys. You're rocking. Joffrey the Giant, way to go. Oh yeah. Good feediness, like I said. Earthiness. Love the matches. Real soft on the palate. Real soft. It doesn't really burn out your taste buds, which is good, and I really appreciate that. A little bit of a chocolate flavor there. I do catch a little bit some hints of the vanilla on the back end that are still left from when it was originally a vanilla tobacco. I'd like to get some recommendations from you guys for non-aromatic tobaccos. I smoke mainly aromatics, and I'd like to try some other stuff. And I want to know what to go with, all the way from your mild, starting off to some of your darkers and some of your heavier, more fuller-bodied English tobaccos. Checked out the Joe Case website today. Sweet pipes. Keep rocking out, man. I really appreciate having good pipe makers that we can order from. and I would say your prices are decent. I love your pokers. Um, I'm really getting into the new styles, so it's great to see. All right, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you like. Um, I'll try and make some more of this Jura superstition. Probably send it out to some of you. All right, we'll talk to you soon. See ya.